Parenting is a tough job, and sometimes, it feels like you're constantly giving without taking a moment for yourself. Did you know that 60% of parents report feeling burned out, yet only 1 in 10 regularly take time for self-care? It's no surprise when 7 in 10 parents say they struggle to find balance between family needs and personal space. But here's the thing, setting healthy boundaries is one of the easiest ways to protect your well-being and make family life smoother. In this video, we'll explore 6 powerful boundaries that can change how you parent and live. From reclaiming your me time to protecting your emotional health, we're diving into strategies that are simple but effective. Stick around to learn how these small changes can lead to big improvements in your family dynamic. Chapter 1. The me time mandate. Prioritize your personal space. As a parent, you might feel that every minute of your day should be spent catering to your family. But here's the truth, if you don't make time for yourself, you won't be able to give your best to others. Research shows that parents who make self-care a priority tend to be more patient and energized. In fact, a study from the American Psychological Association found that taking regular breaks improves mental clarity and reduces stress. So how can you make me time a reality? Start small. Schedule 30 minutes of alone time every day, whether it's for reading, exercising, or just sitting in silence. You deserve it, and your family will benefit from a more rested, balanced version of you. One strategy is to set clear expectations with your family. Let them know that you need this time for your well-being and that it's non-negotiable. This simple step teaches them the importance of self-care, setting a great example for them to follow later in life. Chapter 2. Tech-free zones. Reclaiming family connection. In today's world, screens are everywhere: phones, tablets, computers, and even TVs. While technology has its benefits, it can quickly become a barrier to meaningful family time. A study by Common Sense Media found that kids spend an average of 7 hours a day on screens. That's 7 hours that could be spent bonding, talking, or playing together as a family. Creating tech-free zones at home is a powerful strategy to reconnect. You might start by designating the dining room and bedrooms as tech-free areas. Dinner time should be about conversations, not scrolling through social media. You might also consider setting a no phones rule for weekends or family outings. This doesn't mean you're banishing tech completely. It simply means creating time and space where technology doesn't interrupt your family's connection. And you don't have to go cold turkey. Gradually building this habit can lead to stronger relationships and healthier digital habits. Chapter 3. The no guilt permission slip. Saying no without apology. As a parent, you may feel guilty when you say no to extra activities or requests. But saying no is an important skill that helps you protect your time and energy. Brené Brown, a researcher on vulnerability, argues that setting boundaries is a form of self-respect and an act of self-compassion. Start by recognizing that saying no doesn't make you a bad parent. Instead, it ensures you have enough energy to prioritize your family's needs. Think of it this way, saying no to something today allows you to say yes to what matters tomorrow. One strategy is to practice saying no with a calm and clear explanation. For example, I'd love to help, but I'm focusing on family time tonight. Saying no doesn't have to be dramatic, it's just a respectful way to prioritize your health and well-being. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Don't forget to subscribe for more parenting tips. Chapter 4. Role clarity. Parent versus friend. Understanding your boundaries. As children grow, they may start testing the waters of a more friend-like relationship with their parents. While it's great to have a close connection with your kids, it's important to remember that your role is still primarily as a parent. According to Dr. John Rosemond, a family psychologist, when parents blur the line between being a parent and a friend, children can struggle to understand authority and boundaries. To maintain role clarity, be upfront about your intentions and actions. For example, set clear limits around discipline and expectations. Explain to your child that while you're there to listen and support them, you're also there to guide them with rules and consequences. This boundary helps children respect your authority while still feeling supported and loved. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it ensures a balanced and healthy relationship in the long run. A strong parental role fosters trust and security, essential for children's emotional development. Chapter 5. Emotional boundaries. Protecting your mental health. Emotional boundaries can be some of the hardest to set, especially when your child is upset. But just as you wouldn't let someone physically invade your personal space, it's equally important to protect your emotional well-being. According to Psychology Today, emotional burnout is a real concern for parents, especially when they absorb their children's emotions. One way to set emotional boundaries is to acknowledge your feelings without taking on your child's emotions as your own. For example, if your child is angry or upset, you can say, "I see you're upset, and I'm here for you, but I need to take a moment to gather myself." This simple phrase helps create space between their emotions and your response. Teaching your child how to regulate their own emotions is another powerful boundary. Instead of immediately solving their problems, guide them to understand and express their feelings, which builds their emotional resilience and helps you avoid emotional exhaustion. Chapter 6. Physical boundaries. Respecting space and personal privacy. As your child grows, respecting personal space and physical boundaries becomes increasingly important. A study in the Journal of Family Psychology highlighted that children who are taught to respect their own and others' physical boundaries tend to develop better social skills and empathy. You can start by setting clear guidelines for physical touch. For example, explain that it's important to ask permission before hugging or touching someone else. Similarly, respect your child's need for personal space. It might be helpful to have a personal bubble rule where everyone in the family respects each other's space, especially during stressful moments. Setting physical boundaries also means respecting your own need for privacy. Don't be afraid to assert that your bedroom is a private area or that you need time alone in the bathroom. Showing respect for personal space teaches your children to do the same with others, creating a more respectful and harmonious family environment. Subscribe now for more on how to make your parenting journey easier.